Hi guys!
How you guys doing? This is the big week.
Yep.
Transworld 2025.
Yep.
This is the road to Transworld. So here we go. We will be probably exhausted the next time we see you, but the next time we'll see you, we'll probably be on the floor. But we were wanting to do a little quick video. It was Jamie's idea to reach out and talk about some of the things that we are excited about. So we're going to get into some of the events that are happening and some of the vendors that we're excited about. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. And like we said earlier, this is the week of Transworld 2025.
I have to say something real quick.
She's got to say something real quick.
You know, this is the first time he's had me in his little studio.
In the it's not a dungeon, it's a graveyard.
In the graveyard.
Yeah.
This is the first time. Can you believe that, you guys? Right?
If she's being honest, if she's being completely honest, she would tell you that she was scared to come down here.
Maybe a little.
So really, that's what it was. But I'm here with her, so I guess she feels a little better that none of our fun creations will come attack her.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Transworld 2025. It's happening again.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think I was gonna have as much fun as I did. I mean, I knew it was going to be exciting and last year, but I guess I love Halloween, but I don't love Halloween like David loves Halloween. So I just thought, I'm like, this will be a good time. We'll have fun. But I am so excited. Like, I am so excited. I could not wait to start my vacation today. Soon as I got off work, like, I'm ready to go now.
I think she ran out of work without clocking out, so you know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I hope not, because I'll get in trouble, because I've been doing that lately.
Right. Like, hey, we needed that part of the paycheck for the trip. But so you know, and that was her nice way of saying I have an unhealthy obsession with Halloween, and that may be true or it may not be true.
That's okay.
I will plead the fifth on that. But anyway, yes, it is very exciting. This is going to be our second year doing it. So we are by far not veterans. We are, but I think the one thing that stuck out for us, and I think why we both enjoyed it so much, is there's such a great sense of community at Transworld. You will make friends. I mean, the only way not to make friends is just to sit in the corner and not talk to people.
No one.
That's it. I mean, but there's so many friendly people. There's so many helpful people that are they're great people in the community. And we found ourselves getting into these long conversations and going out to dinner with people and, you know, and just having a blast.
We met some really good friends from Halloween Life.
Well, that started way before.
But I'm just saying, like, I just think when we went to the other expo, we won't say names, but when we went to the other one, that like sealed our friendship. But then seeing them at Transworld, like, I'm excited to go see the people.
Yeah.
And then we have Jay and Val from Jay and Val.
Jay and Valing around. That's right. And now we're going to be in their neighborhood.
Right.
So they're going to probably get real territorial and show up with leather jackets and switchblades and stuff like that, talking about what are you doing around here.
I don't think
so. Jay and Val, we come in peace, okay? We come in peace.
No.
But no, really, there's, and just to name a few, but we met so many people. We found ourselves at time not even be able to get through the floor without getting into a conversation.
Running into people.
Yeah, so it was just really, that's really some of the beauty of it, besides all of the pageantry. But it's always exciting to see the new stuff that's coming out. So
for sure.
I figure we'd start off just by kind of discussing some things that we are excited about.
Okay.
So let's get into that, and you can start off. We'll both pick three things.
Okay.
But hold on.
I'm ready.
But we're both gonna pick three things, guys. Now make sure Jamie doesn't go four, because she will.
I will.
But we're gonna pick three. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. Tell us three things.
So my three things. Obviously, the first thing is meeting and seeing our friends. I know that sounds, that's not why most people are going to Transworld, but that would be it. That we've met so many amazing people along this route of our YouTube channel, and it just gets better. I mean, and David has continued to meet more people, and so now we have a bunch of other new friends that we'll be meeting in person there. So the second thing for me is probably distortions. I absolutely love distortions. I never knew about them until David had purchased a piece, and he's like, well, prior to the piece coming, see, this is what David does real quick. Little story. David talks about whatever he's already either done or about to do a lot, and like educates me on whatever he's going to do without saying, this is what I'm getting. So he started showing me videos of distortions and how cool, and then we watched stories of their backstory and why he became, got into this industry, and a little bit about Ed and Marsha. And I'm like, I just feel like I could be like, I would fit in perfectly, like right into their company. If we lived in Colorado, I would be like, I'm coming to work for you.
Which I did at one time, and the sad thing is, I never ever went to visit them at the mall, or never got to see them in Greeley.
So that is on our bucket list. Yeah. That's one of the things. But I definitely want to see Distortions, their new line. I mean, we've seen it on TV, but it's nothing like seeing it in person. So I'm truly excited for that. And then 3, obviously, is the Dark Zone. That actually became one of my very favorite things last year. There's something about walking in there, and it's just like Halloween immediately. Like, to me, like, it just takes me right to Halloween, and seeing all the props and just it being dark, and then all the lights, and I just it makes me like a kid, and so I'm excited for that.
That's legit. That's legit. The Dark Zone will do that to folks,
right.
So, all right. Well,
I stayed with my 3.
You stay with your 3.
I have more I could talk about.
You stay with your 3. You kind of stole one of my answers, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, cool. All right, let's get into this. Those are legit. I'm gonna say those are 3 legit reasons, or things to be excited about, not reasons. But some of the stuff I'm excited about. She stole one of my answers.
What's your first thing?
But honestly, there's a dark horse this year. One of the things I'm excited about is I feel like there are more home haunters going this year that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure maybe they were there before and I just didn't know. But if you guys didn't know, we've been doing this series, My Favorite Home Haunts, and featuring some of the home haunts across the nation. And it's been really cool to get to meet some of those people. Shout out to Dan at Oakcrest. I'm looking forward to meeting you. I believe Frightmare will be there too as well.
I can't
Marty from Eastside Necropolis. So it's going to be really cool to meet these folks. And I almost feel like as home haunters, we need to start to get a little social gathering at Transworld.
Oh, I love that idea.
Because it's just, I think there's a lot of us on the floor.
Meet at a pub or something.
Yeah.
Out to eat.
Yeah.
That
or
would
just
be a
get
lot
together
of fun.
and take some pictures, man. It's like, we're from all over the country. So this is one time a year where you get to see somebody who's probably from Oregon or somebody who's from New Jersey. So it's really cool to see that. And we have this one common thing that brings us all together, our love for Halloween and our love for putting our home haunts together. So I'm excited about that. That is really a big one.
That's a good one.
Obviously, just like Jamie said, distortions. I won't go there, but I'm on a mission this year. I'm on a mission to look for some new masks. So obviously, we're gonna add more to the family here. So I definitely am excited about that. And we'll probably do a haul where we show you some of the spoils of what we picked up. So obviously, I want to see. I'm gonna cheat here. Mask is the topic, so I'm going to say a few people.
Okay.
Obviously, we'll definitely visit Lord Grimley, Ghoulish. I love Immortal. Immortal is, that's what I aspire to when my wallet grows up to be an adult. So CFX. So I'm really excited. We were last year. We were big both Face-Off fans. And
Yes.
We did not realize this guy by the name Wayne, I forget his last name, but he was one of the face-off champions, and we were just sitting there rapping with him, and it didn't even dawn on me.
It didn't click for us.
And he had the most amazing looking mask. I mean, they were amazing. But he will be there again. So
I think he's in one of our videos.
Yes, he
right?
is. He is in the video. If you make it into that 2-hour movie that we filmed last year. But yeah, we did feature him in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing him too. So masks are a big thing I'm excited about. And then, not to say there's not a lot. So please don't take it as a slight if I'm not saying I'm excited about a lot of things, but I'm just thinking about some different.
These are top threes, I guess, off of our heads.
These are different. And another thing I'm really excited about, and I know I hate to keep banging on the home haunter drum, but, I think home haunting is really starting to pick up and become such a big thing. And they're becoming quite a big part of the haunt economy and community, too, as well. As you see some of the things that these people make, it's, like I said, the gap between pro and home is getting very thin. Mm-hmm. And yes, some of those home haunters will go pro at some point, but then there's going to be people much like ourselves who just enjoy doing this and they don't want all of the trouble that goes along with that. My hat's off to all these pro haunters because the stuff they have to deal with is astronomical, from dealing with city codes and fire marshals and having to deal with, customer service issues and dealing with staffing issues. There's just a litany of things that I could see making this not fun. Mm-hmm. So I could see a lot of people not wanting to go that route. But anyway, like I said, as home hunters, it's been nice to see some of the shift of focus go towards home haunting, even at Transworld, believe it or not. And I know some people are not fond of that idea. They liked it before when it was a closed show and it was only for insiders. But things are changing. The landscape is changing. And you know what? Home haunting is a big deal. So you have companies like HalloweenCostumes.com now has a presence on the floor,
which I'm excited to see.
Yeah, really excited, really excited to see. They've got some really neat new animatronics and props that they're going to be bringing and featuring there. They already launched their video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But it's going to be awesome to see them on the floor. So it's really neat to see the focus shifting and seeing that there are companies that are home hunter friendly. Not to say that there aren't home hunters who aren't going to go buy Beastcrafts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, if you got the money in the 401k, go get it. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with poison props. You name it. All that stuff's great. But at the same time, you're going to have more accessibility for people, especially if they're starting out brand new, but anyway, is that three things?
You know what? I want to say one other set of friends that I cannot forget about. Okay. Which is halfway to Halloween.
Oh, come on. Those aren't friends. That's like family.
They are family.
Yeah, that's like family.
They are family. Yeah. And of course, they'll be going, so we'll be hanging out with them. And life is busy, even though they're here and not far from us. We don't always get to see them. So they are another group of friends I cannot wait to hang out and just have a ball with at Transworld. So I had to throw that out there because they are, as David said, they're more like family than they are just friends. But halfway to Halloween, and I'm just going to shoot that out there because they have probably one of the best halfway to Halloween
in the country.
Yep. I honestly, and it's just getting bigger and better every year.
Every year. So, by the way, guys, if you are a vendor and you happen to be watching this and you want a cool show to do in Michigan, let me tell you, that is the show to be at.
Yes.
Halfway to Halloween, it's going to be in May. I think they do it Mother's Day every year, right?
It's Mother's Day weekend. It's usually, I think, the Saturday before. So at least that's what it's been the last, 2 years?
Yes.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So, but you guys, it is just so much fun. I will tell you, it's not just Halloween people. Like, everyone that has gone has loved it and was like, this is crazy good.
Yes.
Between food trucks, the vendors, the Hearst show, the walk-through haunt, like, it's a lot of fun.
Yep.
And it's family-friendly budget-wise to go.
Yes.
So I think that's another thing that's pretty amazing.
Yep. And it's only getting bigger. It's just it's been awesome to see it grow. So we've had a chance to really grow and watch them grow. It's been awesome. So, but yeah, halfway to Halloween, we'll see you guys at Transworld. We'll find some trouble to get into. But yes, so there's a lot to be excited about. One thing I wanted to talk about too is events. There are some really cool events, and we're going to get into that. Awesome. So yeah, there are going to be a lot of. I mean, you have a ton of stuff going on the floor. You've got classes. You've got makeup demonstrations. You've got cosplayers. You've got a ton of stuff going on. Mm-hmm. But that's not where it ends when you're at Transworld. You also have events that happen after everything is said and done. So if you were planning on sleeping, well, you may want to rethink.
Right.
So we're going to talk about some of those things. There's a ton to get into. There is the Vampire Ball, which is a part of Transworld's ecosystem. So it is a paid event, but everybody has talked about how much of a great experience it is. I don't know if we'll be able to make it to that, and hopefully one day we will make it to one of these balls, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. So if you're looking for something to get into, that's going to be awesome. Also, all of the insiders know about what was once called the Ren Bar. I'm not sure what the new title of it is, but if you ask anybody on the floor, hey, where's the Ren Bar at? They'll tell you when and where it's going to be. It's a great place to network and meet people without having to worry about, busy booths. Obviously those people are trying to make sales, so they've got buyers on their hands. So obviously it's not the greatest time to maybe try to get into a conversation. But later on, those networking events, you get to talk to those people without any of those constraints. So the Ren Bar, that's another thing that'll be coming up. Also, if you want to catch some haunts while you're in town, there are plenty of options. You've got Larry Kirshner, if he hasn't sold out his event. The Darkness will be. I think that's already sold out.
I think it is sold out. Yeah, but I will tell you, we're not able to go.
Yep.
But I know, and we've been watching Larry's videos of him kind of showing sneak peeks of it, and it looks so good. So if you guys are going, comment below.
Yes.
If you're going, because he did a big revamp and it looks really cool. You'll have to let us know how it is. Come back, comment, send us a message on Instagram, because I'm kind of sad we're not going. I have a lot of, what is that called? FOMO?
FOMO, yes.
I have a lot of that, so.
FOMO queen.
Yeah, that is me, and so I'm feeling it already. Yep. And it hasn't even happened. So you'll have to let us know.
Yep, definitely let us know. And I'm kind of bummed because I've been collecting lanyards, and I saw the lanyards he has, and they're pretty doggone cool. So, so that you've got that event. He's doing several different types of events. One is a tour, behind the scenes tour, which includes the Darkness, Limp, and I believe it's an escape room and dinner. Right. They're doing dinner, so they've got that. I think there are still tickets available for that. There's also the Darkness, actual full haunt that they're doing. That one is, I believe, sold out. And then they also have Limp
Which
Brewery.
I would like to see that too.
Yeah. So those are a couple options. We're going to be checking out Terror on Route 66, which we're really excited about. I've heard a lot of good things about Terror on Route 66, and we get to see it up close and personal. Thanks to Jay and Val for getting us penciled in on that. So we're looking forward to bringing some footage of that for you guys and showing you that haunt and how they get down over there. There's that event. There's also one called City Museum. I'm not sure what day it is, but that's one of those really cool, almost like adult playground type places where they've got like a lot of cool, art. It's almost like a Meow Wolf type of setting.
What's a Meow Wolf?
Somebody help Jamie out. She wants to know about Meow Wolf. Remember when we watched Omega Mart? That was in that's Meow Wolf. They do a lot of different stuff like that throughout the country.
Okay.
So City Museum has things similar to that. So that's another.
Now I want to go do that.
Yeah. So more FOMO. So there's another paid event that's something you can get into. Guys, are you getting it here? There's a ton of stuff to do.
There's so much to do.
Somewhere in the midst of all this, you probably want to take a nap. I heard some wisdom shared on Hunter's Hangout. Somebody said, you guys just need to take a nap. And I was like, you're right, because we're old.
We didn't take a nap, though.
No, we didn't. We came back pretty. We were exhausted last year because we were on go, and we didn't stop. So, but it was a great time.
Yep.
So those are some of the events. There's probably more. Drop a comment if you know about some other exciting options that you can let folks know about. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. There's a lot going on. Oh, there is a networking event. For YouTubers. So if you are a YouTuber or a social media person, I think it's just for anybody, honestly. But I think Carpetbagger, Tampa J, the Wicket Makers are putting this on, and it's just a hangout networking opportunity
and
to get to meet people.
I was really excited. So, little story. Last year, my thing was meeting other YouTubers. Like, that was a huge high for me. I got to meet the Wicket Makers. David and I have been watching them now for years. And it started with Hollywood Haunters. Yeah. I absolutely love them. And then, their videos got less and less. Well, then David found the Wicked Makers, and I got to meet them. I got to meet Carpetbagger. I was so excited about that.
We missed Tampa. I think we missed Tampa.
We missed Tampa. Yeah. I would love to meet him and Chris the girl. I got to meet
GM Haunt, your boy GM Haunt. Yeah.
I got to meet.
We got to rap with Brick Thunder. Which was really neat.
So it was really exciting, and I felt like a little bit of a schoolgirl meeting all these YouTubers, and I'm a YouTuber, which is funny because it's just silly, but it's just fun. It's so exciting, and if you are not able to make it, hopefully you can live vicarious through us.
Yeah.
Showing you. That's why we do these videos.
Yep.
Because we understand not everybody can get out to do it. Maybe physically you are not able to do all those things. Get out to haunts and these conventions and things like that. So you're living through us. So that's why David is really working really hard. So leave a comment below if you've noticed how his videos are just getting better and better and better.
I'm trying. I wouldn't go that far yet.
I think so. I think he's doing a great job.
I'm still in closing school, guys.
He really is trying to show you what it's truly like through our eyes. Because sometimes when we're videotaping, even if we think it looks so amazing, it just doesn't always come out for you.
No.
So that is a big part of what we do and why I think this is great for you guys. So if you're watching this video, you're going to have Transworld floor. You're going to be able to see all these cool things. This, what is it?
Terror on Route 66.
Terror on Route 66. I'm horrible with names.
We can start the Jamie jump counter already. So
the screams, the whatever, the osh,
Yep.
So, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm so glad you guys are here. And along with with us on this ride.
Awesome. So with that being said, we're not going to take up a bunch of time because some of you are getting ready.
Yeah.
And we don't want to stop you. Get those bags packed. You you have less than 24 hours
to see who's going to be packed first.
I've already won.
No.
I've already won. Guys, I'm already done.
No, it's not.
I had to unpack some stuff just so we could do this video. But anyway, so with that being said, we also want to get into some Transworld survival tips. If you guys don't, if you're a podcast listener, I'm a big fan of Big Scary Show. Yes. Drew and Jonna and Meat Hook Jim and Storm, great people. If you are a podcast listener, make sure you go tune in, subscribe, and support them. They are a great resource for the haunt community. Period.
Yeah.
And they're just good people. Just good people. So, but our first time going. Drew was kind enough to, give us some sagely wisdom because he's been doing this for a very, very long time. He goes all over the country going to these events. And him and Jonna and Storm were all very, very pivotal in helping us understand some things that are vital when you're dealing with Transworld. Because first thing to know is this is going to be sensory overload. It's 100%.
Totally.
You're going to walk in.
I couldn't agree more.
If it's your first time, you're going to be like, whoa.
You're going to be in awe.
Yeah. So just some things that help kind of manage the process because it's easy to miss things. So I'm going to start off with one thing. If you're going to be there for the entire week, like if you're going Thursday through Sunday, take your time. Mm-hmm. Take the floor in stages, okay? Yep. That's pivotal because it's almost impossible to see everything. But if you focus on one section of the floor, you can really peruse that section. And while you're doing it, most importantly, make sure you have something to write on.
Yes.
Because if you find a booth that you really like, you're going to need to do two things. Because I promise you, it's going to disappear in a thin air.
Yeah.
If you have something to write with, write down the booth number and write down the aisle that you're in.
Yeah, because it'll be on the ceiling, big numbers.
Yep.
And David and I, so-called, taking those tips, and we thought we were writing stuff down, but then we'd get super excited and
did you write it down? No, I didn't write it down. Did you write it? Nope, I didn't write it down.
So it is really important.
Yes.
To know your booth and your aisle.
Yep.
And then that way, or even text it to yourself or whatever.
Yep.
Take a picture. I don't know, something.
Yep.
So, I got a tip.
Go ahead.
Shoes. Comfortable shoes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'm saying this from a lady that's getting a little older. Okay? And her body sometimes wants to fall apart on her. So, comfortable shoes.
Yes.
Make sure, don't try to be all stylish. Don't try to be all cute. Because I know us women want to be cute still. Auntie, cute, whatever.
Go ahead and get those Skechers with that memory foam in them. Go ahead.
That's what your girl will be wearing. But just make sure, and I will say, have a backpack. I can't remember I think I took some little snacks.
Yes.
I had snacks because there was a time I was like, I'm going to sit on some stairs. I need to sit my butt down. So I sat there, had a little snack, had some water, because they have food there. It is a little expensive, and it's, but I will say there's plenty of food around the little building. What is the building?
Yeah, it's a great, the America Center. There's a meat sandwich shop right outside there.
There's really cool. David's on the hunt for a corn dog this year.
The Transworld floor corn dogs are legendary. I'm getting a corn dog. So
that's what I will say. Those are my two big tips is that comfortable shoes, have a backpack or something like that you can put some little snacks, some drinks, maybe even, I don't know, medicine, Tylenol, things like that if you get a headache. So then you're catching those things right away and you can continue to enjoy the floor and go right instead of left.
Yeah. You took mine. I'll get into that. But she's right. Hydrate, because you're going to talk. You're gonna talk your face off. And as you're talking, you're gonna find yourself with cat mouth. So if you've got a water container, I think they allow you to have a water container. I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Right.
They may, I know a lot of things are changing. So, but I know they were allowing that. So, and I think there's an area where you can refill your water, if I'm correct. So, but yes, she said, go right, don't go left. Let me elaborate on what I mean here. Obviously, if you're in the latter 2 days, like Sunday is probably not that big of a deal. Yeah. But opening day for, I'm going to say Thursday and Friday, understand this. If you go left, you're going towards the dark zone.
And
everybody and their mother and their postman's best friend's cousin's roommate is going that same way.
Yep.
So you can go get into the mix and kind of struggle if you want. Or another option is you can go right. Because guess what? While everybody's headed that way, the booths are not overwhelmed. And if you want to get a chance to see product, maybe even have a few conversations with some of the vendors, that's your time to do it. That's your time to do it while everybody's over there.
Also, I think left was more like the big dogs.
Yeah, distortions were over there.
There was distortions.
Yep.
There was Beastcraft.
Yep.
There was what's the really gory one?
Oh, Ghost Ride.
Ghost Ride.
Yeah,
a lot of people
Beast.
like them.
Yeah.
They were all that way too. Now I don't know if it's always like that or if that was just last year. So I will say that for David and I, we took that advice once again from the Big Scary Show, and we went right. And I will say, I feel like we did well, but we were still deer in headlights because there's so much.
Yes, there is.
So much.
There is. So yeah, so just going back to the first piece of advice, don't try to conquer the whole floor in one day. One, you're not going to really enjoy it if you do that. You're really not, because you're just going to be scrambling. You're going to miss a lot. But if you stop and focus on those sections, you just remember you got 4 days. You got 4 days. But with that being said, I will say this. This is a crucial piece of advice. Understand the nature of this show. It is a buying show. So I'm going to say that. And with that being said, if you see something and you like it,
buy it.
Don't assume it's going to be there on Sunday and you're going to get a reduced price. It's going to be gone. Yep. Some stuff's already gone because a lot of times those vendors want to hold on to those things until the show's over so they can still get orders. So that way they have something to sell against. So a lot of stuff you're looking at, by the time Friday rolls around, a lot of it's already sold. So but if you see something you like,
that's what I'm doing this year.
Yeah, you can
taking that advice this year.
You can risk it. You can risk it and go, I'm going to write down the booth number and the aisle number and I'm going to come back to it. But just understand, you better have a plan A, B, and C, because A is probably going to be gone. So that's another piece of advice I'm going to give you.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So another thing that I like about this, these are not huge corporations. These are, a lot of them are smaller businesses. And I love that we are patronizing. Is that the right word? Patronizing them. Yeah. And so supporting them. And so it is another great thing that you have all these creative minds, these artists, and I know a lot of people, YouTubers, always go to just the big guys, and that's who they're filming. We try to really hard show some of the smaller booths, and because I'll tell you what, there were quite a few smaller booths that I thought were just as amazing as some of those big booths.
Yep.
And what they did. So don't think that I don't need to go over that way or this or that, because you may miss out on a piece that you need for your home haunt, or your pro haunt, your collection. Yep. For yourself, whatever it may be. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
Yep. So definitely understand that. If you see something, grab it.
Yep.
The other thing I was going to say is make sure to get to meet people. We said that before. You are going to make some friends. I mean, you're gonna meet some people. And you never know what doors those open up. You really don't.
True.
Just make friends. I mean, the hunt community is one of the best out there. I mean, it really is. Yep, we got to hurry up because she's about to fall asleep on us, guys.
No.
But it's one of the best communities out there. Is there drama out there? Yes, unfortunately. You can't get away from drama. Some people love all the smoke. Just steer clear of it. That's the best I can tell you. Steer clear of it. There's a lot of great people out there that want to help. They enjoy this, and nothing brings them more joy than giving you something that help you along the way. And we've met so many people like that. Just in this industry period, even outside of Transworld, you know. So take time, get to know people, say hello to people. You might find yourself going to a dinner with some folks you never knew, and then next thing you know, you're exchanging information. One thing I do want to say, I don't have any more survival tips. Do you?
I think that's it for me. That I can think of right now.
All right, that's it for survival tips. This last piece is one for anybody really, but I'm going to say specifically for the home hunters. I want to meet you guys, and let's do a sticker exchange. If you got stickers, let's do a sticker exchange. We've got stickers. We're going to have them. You know what I mean?
Forget.
Yeah, we
have a really bad habit.
They're packed. They're packed this time.
Okay.
So, but
business cards.
Let's exchange stickers. You know what I mean? And you know, I've got a little board over here that you guys can't see that I'm collecting stickers, lanyards, flyers, and things that we do, people we meet, all those fun things. You know, so definitely want to do a little exchange, get to meet some people, take some pictures.
We're hoping to fill these boards and continue.
Yes.
So that's. David came up with that idea, and I absolutely love it, and it'll just bring us back to those memories and meeting those people. And hopefully it will do the same thing for you. Absolutely.
So guys, that's pretty much all we have. Next time you see us down here, hopefully you'll see some new faces back behind us, you know, that are drooling.
That's his goal. I'm getting some sweatshirts. That's what I know.
Halloween t-shirt company. If you've heard Keith from Cobwebs, he falls victim to it. You're not the only one. This one here, Keith,
I need sweatshirts. I have t-shirts. Right now I have one of theirs on. I need sweatshirts.
Hoodies. Yes. Essential pieces of clothing. Hoodies, guys. All right. Well, guys, we look forward to sharing more with you. We'll share more of our adventure on the road as we head out that way, but we'll be in less than 24 hours heading to St. Louis, guys. All right, everybody, safe travels. We'll see you there, and have a good one. All right.
Bye.